Hi everyone. In this lecture, I'm going to solve a question which has been asked in GATE 1989 in 2 marks. So this question is based on the concept which I have already discussed, in which we talked about the finding out substrings of a given string. So in this question, let's say a string is given which is having length n, and in that particular string, all the characters are distinct. So here they are asking the total count of all the possible substrings of the string. So how we can solve such question? Let's say we assume if there is a one length string. So if there is, let's say length is equal to 1, let's say I assume that the string w is equal to, let's say, a. How many substrings we can have? So we can have 0 length, let's say epsilon. We can have 1 length. Okay. In case if I take length of the string is 2, so I'm assuming w is ab. Now here we will have all the substrings like epsilon, a, b, and then 2 length, that is ab. Okay. If we consider the string is of length 3, let's say I assume the string is abc because all characters are distinct. So 0 length is epsilon, then 1 length there will be 3 strings a, b, and c, and then 2 length there will be 2 strings, so ab substrings, and bc will also be one of the substrings, and 3 length 1 abc, that is obvious, so it will be there. Let's say if I consider length of the string is 4, so w, if I consider, let's say there are 3 or 4 distinct character a, b, c, d, so the total number of strings will be null, 0 length, then 1 length there will be 4 a, b, c, and d. 2 length there will be ab, bc, cd, so there will be total 3. Then 3 length abc, bcd, and then 4 length abcd. So this much is sufficient to find out for n length. So if you go for n length, you need to find out the pattern. So what is the pattern here? If I start finding out from the 4, what is happening in all these, there is one string which is obvious, that is when we consider there is no character, empty string. But apart from that, if we consider, let's say 1 length string, then 2 length, then 3 length, there is a pattern. So if I consider this, when n is equal to 4, there will be one string which will be of 0 length, so that is epsilon, right? Apart from epsilon, 1 length there will be 4 string because there are 4 characters, so 4. Then 2 length there will be 3 strings, then 3 length there will be 2 strings, and then 4 length there will be 1 string. So you just try to focus here. Okay, let me put another bracket, this. So if I try to solve this, it will give me 1 plus, and this is a kind of arithmetic progression. There are 4 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the sum of arithmetic progression is n divided by 2 multiplied by a plus l, where a is the first term and l is the last term. So first term you can consider, let's say 1, and last term like 4. So you can consider here 4 divided by 2, a plus l, like 4 plus 1. Okay, so it will give you 1 plus 4 into 5 divided by 2. Okay, in case you consider 3 length, so in 3 length also you find out the similar kind of pattern. So this is the situation when n is equal to 4. If I consider n is equal to 3, then one string of 0 length, that is epsilon, will be there. Then remaining, you consider there will be 3 strings of 1 length, 2 strings of 2 length and one string of 3 length. So again you will get an AP. So 1 plus an AP you will get. If you find out, let's say n is equal to 2, then 1 plus 2 plus 1, right? So again an AP. If you have length 1, then 1 plus 1, 1 itself is an AP. So with this, we can write if there are n terms, like n is the length of the string, then we start, one length string will be n, then two length string will be n minus 1. So for n, if I want to write here, if n is equal to n, let's say there are total character, it will be like 1 plus n minus 1 plus n minus 2. So this is one length string would be n, two length string will be n minus 1, three length string will be n minus 2 plus dot 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 1. So if you find out the solution for this, because this is an AP, first term is 1 and last term is n, and total n terms, so n divided by 2 into n plus 1, right? So this will be, you can conclude as a formula for solving such kind of questions. Although in this question, this is the answer, 1 plus n into n plus 1 divided by 2 is the answer. So I hope this description will help you to solve any such question in which you need to find out the total number of substrings. So thank you. See you in the next lecture.